Hey, well,
there we go.
No, I had to give the same intro that I would give normally. Welcome to Crossfire Podcast. I know it's not the normal channel. Mooch, unfortunately, is on a bit of a sabbatical, and this will unfortunately be the last Crossfire Podcast. That is no joke. He is actually on sabbatical, and for the haters, that's a new word for you to look up. Have fun. Anyway,
you gotta learn how to spell it first, man.
Yes, exactly. So we are here, and we are just going to do a fun little show for you guys Friday night. I didn't want to leave you guys high and dry, so I fully got Mooch's permission to do a Crossfire kind of a send-off, and I want to thank everybody for watching, the fans of Crossfire, the fans of M&C Mornings. There will be one this upcoming Sunday, which will unfortunately as well be the last episode of that as well. But we do have some cool stuff planned, and there's a giveaway and things like that. So I want to thank everybody for doing that. And I want to get to the guests that were able to come kind of on short notice. GKB, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Absolutely, man. I just want to say, thanks to the Xbox community. You guys are all fantastic. We love you guys. We're going to celebrate Crossfire tonight. It's going to be a great show, man.
Yeah, exactly. And we also have longtime members of Crossfire. We have Xbot. What's up, bro?
What's going on, people? Oh, yo, did I cut off?
No, you're here, man.
My bad. Let me hold on, rewind. What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448. Yo, guys, as usual, absolutely love doing Crossfire, and I'm glad we're doing this tonight. I can't wait to get in and talk about this stuff with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. And thank you very much for being here. And we also have longtime member Clowns. How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? It's the Clowns, not 448.
Oh.
And
listen, that was actually kind of good, dude. I can't lie.
Pleasure being here with all you guys, and thanks for hosting it, crap, man. It's a real
no
honor.
problem, man. I wanted to send it out with a bang. I always hate when TV shows or whatever just end without like a last episode or whatever.
Yeah, dude.
So I was like, you know what, I got to go in there and I got to do a good last episode of Crossfire. I know I'm a super shitty substitute for Mooch because there's only one Mooch, but I'm going to do my best to kind of to put a good show together. I have some topics down and stuff like that, but actually we kind of wanted to do some predictions for 2017 because we are going into a what's really going to be a big year for Xbox that I believe, right out of the gate. Although we'll hear a lot of the Sony fanboys, they say stuff like, oh, here, we're already getting ready for the drought. For the Xbox drought, but I'm like, well, we had Dead Rising 4 in December, and we're getting Halo Wars 2 in February, so that's not exactly a drought, in my opinion. So at the end of the day, we're going to get that to kick it off, and then we're going to have a lot of other games. There is some uncertainty because we don't have a lot of release dates, but I think that, we're going to have a Xbox Scorpio kind of launch event, sort of like the Xbox One, but this is going to be like totally different. It's going to be like 100% game focused. It's just going to be like games. And then obviously we're going to have some of the features and stuff like that. And then another game oriented E3, because we're still, it's like Crackdown 3, Scalebound, Sea of Thieves. There's a lot of stuff like kind of up in the air right now. State of Decay 2, but Forza Motorsport 7 actually got leaked. So we know that's coming. That's probably going to be like crazy. 4K 60. So, I mean, like a lot of people will sit there and say stuff like, man, Microsoft, they always just do the same things over and again. Gears, Forza, and Halo. I'm like, well, they do those things, but then there's like a plethora of other things as well. You know what I mean? It's not really their fault that not everybody's kind of supporting it the way they should.
Dude, that whole stigma about they kind of regurgitate games and it's all about Forza, Halo, and Gears. I mean, not for anything. Let's look at it this way. Those franchises make money. Of course, people want those games. Why would they cut them off? So they're going to do that. Plus, you know what I'm saying? We've already got a ton of like new IPs and stuff like that this generation. I'm actually really happy with it. And, 2017 is going to be huge, man.
Yeah, well, like what is there a game that in particular, Xbox, that you're looking forward to going ahead into next year?
Dude, it's a toss-up between two, but if I have to pick one, I got to pick Crackdown. Just to be able, with what we've seen from the demos, with the total destruction in the multiplayer kind of like city and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to go in with my friends and completely level that whole thing and just stand on top of the debris, like throw pieces of buildings at each other and stuff like that.
pushing gaming forward is what I think when I see that, because it's like the cloud gaming, the stuff that people said wasn't real. It would never be anything more than Microsoft propaganda. And now we're going to see a game with a multiplayer that has fully destructible environments. And not only that, but environments that don't disappear like other games.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like there was a lot of games that did destruction in the past and stuff like that, but the debris would disappear. You wouldn't be able to use it at all. I mean, I want to take like a foundation beam and swing it like a baseball bat. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. I think that it's absolutely going to be a fantastic game. What about you, GKB, in particular in 2017? Anything you're really hyped for?
I'm hyped for a few things, but I gotta go back to like people like saying Microsoft regurgitating all these IPs and stuff. Like, did they not see Final Fantasy 15 just launched? Like, how come they're not crying about that shit? Like, just knock it off, people. We all like those games. We want to play those games. But as far as like next year, I'm definitely looking forward to South Park. Sea of Thieves looks fantastic. I can't wait to get my hands on that. Like we talked about on Xbox Nation Friday the 13th, I played the beta, and that has made me a believer. Let me tell you, that game is going to be fantastic fun.
I was already on the hype train for that game because I thought it looked good, and I liked the whole aspect where you were probably playing it with your friends, and you're like maybe have a couple drinks, and you're just like, oh shit, there he is. You know what I mean?
Dude, freak the hell out, man. I was freaking out like when I wasn't Jason, bro. I was just running around like, where is he? Where is he? Oh my god.
Yeah,
like good times, bro.
Yeah, to me that was absolutely fantastic. I think like I'm really excited for that game, and we get lost up in the exclusive stuff because there's a lot of those or whatever. But
I think Crackdown too, like what Xbox was saying, like I think that whole destructibility and the cloud and all that kind of stuff, that's really speaking like next gen stuff,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like what you were saying, it's like pushing gaming forward. Absolutely, that's what we need. That's what we need more developers to get onto and just push gaming to bigger and better things.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're actually getting like 2 innovative games on, the Xbox platform next year, because when it comes to that title, Sea of Thieves, I can't point to a game that's already been made with what we know from what Craig Duncan has said about like what the game's going to be like. I can't point to any game that's already been made and been like, you know what, Sea of Thieves is exactly like that game, just pirates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing like that now, for sure.
Yeah. What about you, Clowns? I'm going to get you involved because I know you're usually quiet during Crossfire, and the last one I'm going to have you accept. It's going to be Kobe. You're dropping 60 points tonight.
Damn it, crap! I'm exposed.
So tell me, dude, what are you looking forward to in 2017, and what are you like most excited about?
Definitely not the future of PSVR.
Obviously.
I would have to say I'm really looking forward to Sea of Thieves, man. Like at first I'm mixed on this. I'm flip-flop on this one because at first it looks like a kiddie game, but then you get all your friends in and it seems kind of fun. And if I can sync like Xbox ship, that would be awesome. So yeah, I'd have to say
he's like just specifically like, hey, Xbot, I wanna sync your shit, bro.
Always pointing me out here, man. I don't know.
Look for the big
everybody's gunning for you, bro.
Flag. No, but yeah, like Sea of Thieves, and like Xbox said, the next Forza, I think it's gonna be phenomenal.
Always is, man.
Yeah, man, I'm just really excited for the future of Xbox in general. I just like the way the company's going, like the feedback they're taking. They're doing everything right now.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100% with that. I think that what Microsoft is doing is pretty much unparalleled in gaming. And what I mean by that is you've never had a company that listened and reacted so much. Even if you hated what they announced originally, even if you hated that stuff never released like that, and I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, or the people that have like kind of forgiven or whatever. I still get messages from people that are like, I used to be an Xbox guy, but then they tried to screw all the gamers by doing DRM, and I'm like, yeah, man, how Destiny work out for you? How all those huge day one patches work out for you? Let's face it, people, we have DRM, and we all have cell phones. We're in a connected world, and this is just how it is. We all have laptops or whatever we use, and exactly, it's all connected. So we need to kind of stop the bullshit as far as everybody sees you, man. Hopefully, man, there's a lot of mooch love here, man.
Hell yeah.
I see it, man, in the chat. You guys,
big shout out to everybody, yo.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of people here, man. You guys sending us off in style, man. It's it's a little bit choking me up there. But yeah, you guys are great, man. It's been a fantastic job. I originally just come in to help out Mooch. You know, his first couple podcasts were
Robin
rough.
Robin Quivers.
Yeah, I was for Crossfire. I was Robin Quivers to his Howard Stern, and then for Xbox Nation, the roles reversed. So I got to be Howard Stern or whatever. But then it was just like people were just tuned in for Mooch, man. It's like, and I don't blame you, man. I like that guy.
Which is a character, man.
Yeah, he just like very talented at it and things like that. Well spoken, funny as hell. You know, I don't think that's something that anybody can replace. That's why, as far as this goes, this is just like a nice little send off, and it is nice to see all the friends and stuff out there. And maybe he sees. Maybe he sees all the love and stuff like that.
I think he definitely sees right now. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, so you know what, like I'm very excited to see what happens with that. And you know, as far as the end of this year, like if I had to ask you guys what games were you most disappointed with this year, because I want to go around the room and we'll tackle this subject as well. Like I have to say that there was a handful. The Division for me personally was one. Like I loved it at first. I thought it was a really good game, and then after about the first week, I was like, you know, it's okay. Like I know people are expecting me to say No Man's Sky, but I never went into that with expectations. So I think I paid $7.99 for that used. So you know, so it wasn't really like a disappointment because I wasn't expecting much from that. But while the Division was a game that I was really, really excited about and really happy for, and then it just ended up kind of sucking. Yeah, you know what I mean. So like Xbox, what is your thoughts? So is there something or a few things that really disappointed you?
I guess when it comes down to the games we've gotten this year, I've been very happy with it. If there was a disappointment this year, and I'm probably going to get a lot of quote unquote love in the chat for this, but it's probably the whole system within Gears, like the whole microtransaction, the packs, and everything like that, like how expensive they were, and to see a lot of Gears fans like complaining about that aspect of the game, saying everything else was absolutely beautiful. Like the gameplay for the multiplayer, the story in the campaign, all that was great. But just to have that one kind of like heavy thing weigh that down like that, I mean, that was probably personally my biggest disappointment.
Hello? I'm still here. Can you guys hear me?
Well, Clown, since you're here, you want to talk about what was possibly your like biggest like disappointment in gaming this year?
Dishonored 2, man.
Really?
I gotta say, because look at Dishonored 2, right? It looks the same as Dishonored 1. It's like the same engine from 2012. And Bethesda is this big, huge company with multi-billions of dollars and so many great devs. And here they come along and say, let's make Dishonored 2, make it look like Dishonored 1. We'll just add the daughter in there. And
so that's pretty much what you think they made it look exactly the same. They just added another character.
Hey, and let's get rid of the rats because rats are dirty. So let's throw in some insects around here. You know, let's change it up just a little bit, guys. Don't work too hard on this.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? You're going to trigger somebody because a lot of people are like, man, I love that game, man. But for me, I'm like, that game's already $22.
I still want to play. Oh, $22? I still want to play it. So
yeah, I saw the CD keys. I follow them on Twitter, and they were like, get the whatever it is, Dishonored 2 for $22. You know, so I think that's a pretty phenomenal price for a game that's actually pretty new. But that game came out at a time when there was literally every other game. Like every game came out around that time. You know what I mean? So
it's been back, man.
Yeah. So it's a little bit disappointing that you know, that it came out for around the same time and stuff. What about let's see, GKB? You didn't chime in yet. What was the disappointment for you on a personal level, or it could be multiple things?
Yeah, I have a couple. Definitely Division, because like we were super hyped in the beginning of the year.
Ding, yep.
And yeah, it just went downhill after the first couple of weeks. You know, they tried to patch it and do other things, but the content just wasn't there. And you know, that was our worry. You know, from the get go, is like you need constant content for these kind of games to keep people engaged and stuff. The new patch, we played that. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than what it was. I still think it's not there. But it's definitely a lot better. And also, man, I mean, this is going to be a shocker for everybody, but Titanfall 2 was a big disappointment for me as well.
Triggered.
Wow.
The campaign was good, you know, but, you know, multiplayer, Nah, it's not like that. I mean, when you're sitting there playing like, Titanfall 2 and you're just thinking about playing other games, I mean, that's like a telltale sign to you of like, hey man, it's not really that good or not as good as the first one that you're used to,
It's funny. It's funny you said Titanfall 2. I completely forgot about it. We have the game and I completely forgot about it. So that should tell you something right there, man.
Hey, you know what? I actually like that game, but it did get kind of set up to do poorly. I think like hold on, if I can channel my inner mooch, what Vince Zampella did was kind of a dick move to the Xbox community by pulling it from the EA Access thing. You know what I mean? Like you and She-Wolf, GKB, had that game pre-ordered, right? And then you canceled it. I know a lot of people that did. So it wasn't just like, the crazy Xbox fanboys. It wasn't just like people like us. It was, regular people, because they were disappointed that they would pull that. The Xbox community supported the game extremely well, the first one. And obviously they felt a little bit slighted with the second one. Whether or not you agree with that, I mean, that's totally on you as a person. That's a you problem or whatever. If they're like, oh, whiny babies or whatever. We choose to vote with our wallets, and that's everybody's right. I think everybody was respectful about it. Nobody went out of their way to bash anybody. We just said, hey, it's kind of wrong that you guys are, turning your backs on the people that supported your games right from the damn beginning.
It just wasn't one thing either, man. It was a multiple. Like, they showed the worst, tech test they possibly could have.
Yes.
They didn't have like team deathmatch. They had these other modes that, frankly, people didn't really like.
Yeah.
Maps were terrible.
It was that they were really maps that set up for camping. Like, I had never been camped in Titanfall 1 ever.
Absolutely.
Me and you and we all played the tech test, and we are stuck in our spawn. They are spawn trapping us and camping. We can't do anything. It's like, I was like, this is horrible, absolutely horrible. And then to their credit, they did fix it a little bit, like afterwards or whatever. But I think it might have been a little bit too late. Like, I hope the game isn't done as a franchise, but I would hope that maybe Microsoft steps up and says, hey, how about we float you guys a little bit of a few bucks, and you know what I mean?
We'll give you some from our wallet over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just forget Titanfall 2 didn't happen. Let's just go on with this one.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%.
Well, crap, I like what you said about people, voice their opinion with their wallets. And I was actually proud to be a part of the community that actually did that, because that's the only way that these developers, these publishers, people in the gaming industry are going to listen to the gamer, and they're going to listen to the consumer when we speak with our wallets. Something we like, we'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? You're supporting the community, we'll fucking buy it. All right. You turn your back on us, you know what? We're not buying your shit. I'm saying.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I 100% agree. I think that it's absolutely ridiculous that people just expect us to go out and buy these things, and like we're just gonna be like mindless sheep or whatever. We're Xbox fans, first of all, so we don't play that bullshit.
Exactly.
Like when people fuck with us, we fuck. You know what I mean? We're just like, hey, well, at that point, we vote with our wallets. We're not just gonna. If they mess up, we complain about it. And that's what I like about the Xbox community is, and there's a way to do that, and not be a complete asshole about it, or be a dick about it, or look like a complete moron, when then there's the other.
Yeah, you guys just triggered Assassin.
What's up? Hey, Assassin, man, I like the game. Come on, bro. Knock.
Want to hear
Who's
Assassin
there?
Angry?
Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 who? Titanfall 2 is the best. That's the joke. I know. I'm sorry. That's so sad without Mooch doing the other part to that. Jesus. Yeah, but I like the game Assassin. I think it's good. Hey, I'm with you on Battlefront as well, Assassin. I bought the map pack on that for $20, and I got to say I enjoy the multiplayer map pack that they really put out with that. So, I mean,
gotta love that EA access, man. I'm able to play it now. So
yeah, like I would advise this. Like, if you like the game even a little bit, pick up. I think the map pack is $19.99 or something right now. And then crap, make a Mooch soundboard. I've thought about it. Like, maybe I could get him to record some or go back and that's
go back and get some of that rant.
Yeah, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. You're not. I don't disagree. You're not wrong, but let me tell you why you're wrong.
Why you're
know
wrong?
What I mean? Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the best. That's the absolute best. Top of the line right there. It's like, I see where you're coming from, and I agree with you, but this is where you're wrong.
Yeah,
it's like,
man, long story longer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I think that I like the game. I don't wish any game to fail. Although there was that one time on Twitter that we won't really get into where people were like, "Crap is wishing that game failed," and because they can't tell what a joke is. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just all. I don't want games to fail. I actually like the industry. You know what I mean? I know that's like. People are like, Crap wants Sony to fail, or Crap wants to. No, Crap supports Sony. Crap buys the games, the ones that I'm interested in. Crap buys the new consoles. Crap buys I'm buying a Switch day one.
Hell yeah.
I bought Xbox One S's. I'm buying the Scorpio. I literally, I shit you not, have bought every big AAA game pretty much this year, except for Dishonored 2, if that tells you anything. Just because the stealth thing isn't my thing. I'm just gonna be honest. Like that whole, I know you can play it different ways.
So no Splinter Cell then, right? So you don't like stealth, man.
I like Splinter Cell.
I'm just trying to get GKB triggered real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Put you in that corner.
Splinter Cell's coming next year. We've all heard that. Like Ironside is back. I'm excited about that. I actually like Conviction and the earlier Splinter Cells, but I was never one that because of the earlier ones on the original Xbox and stuff, and some of them on 360. You were the enemy AI. There wasn't a lot of them because of the technology, so it was easier to handle. Like with some of the newer stuff, when you do stealth and you're just pummeled with stuff, and you can't do anything about it. I think that's the problem I have. That was the problem I had with Deus Ex, the newest one. I know a lot of people liked it, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, but the difficulty, even on the lowest difficulty, was incredibly hard for me. It was
as soon as they see you, man, it was like everybody.
Yeah, you are dead, and I was recording gameplay footage of that, and literally, it's just me dying over and over. I played it I was recording footage for an hour and a half, and it's just me getting hit until the screen turns red and then my guy keels over. It's
we never saw that footage, man.
No, I put it up. Because I edited it down to about 5 minutes. Right? I was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna edit this shit down to about 5 minutes, and and then just and then put that up. Because I don't mind putting up footage where it looks like I suck at games. I'm perfectly fine with that. Sometimes I put up Battlefront footage where I'm cooking a grenade and fucking throw it too late and blow myself up. I'm like, oh, what an asshole. Or in fact, here's a little funny fact. Years ago, when I first started playing Call of Duty 4, Hellhammer took this video of me where it's I'm trying to cook a grenade and throw it, and I blew myself up, and he posted it on YouTube, and it's Crapgamer cooking a grenade. And this thing got lots of views because some fucking cooking site took this video and put it up, teaching you how to cook or something. Right? So it was for the longest time, it was my secret shame. It's Crapgamer teaches us how to cook a grenade. And it's just me blowing up because I held onto the damn thing too long. So
if that's still up, man, you got to send me a link to that. I want to see that video.
I'll have to look for it. He might have said it private because that's something assholey my brother would do, which is which is do that. So I was a little bit disappointed with that, but that was a long time ago. I'm much better at that game now. I'm completely a monster at that game. So yeah, but definitely a monster. Okay, so did you guys hear that millions of people got an Xbox One for Christmas?
Hell yeah.
I mean, this is something we covered a little bit on.
Are we shocked?
Xbox Nation. No, I'm not shocked. I think that it's a really good thing. I think that Microsoft has done a much better job this year at presenting a product that's worthwhile and that people want. It's not looked at as a leper anymore.
Right.
Xbox Live, Xbox, you believe me, it used to be, man. If you were an Xbox fan, people look at you that little look.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, I just gotta say this real quick. We went to Target one time and we picked up some Xbox stuff when Xbox One first came out, and the employees there are like, wow, I feel bad for you. You're not buying PS4 stuff. I'm like, no, dude, I'm getting Xbox One stuff. Wow, that kind of sucks, huh? Nobody's on there. I was like, Jesus, man, what's wrong with these people?
Nobody's on there, man. Shitbox done, bro. Really? And I get people would still do that. Do you guys remember? And this is sort of the reason why BGST and Crossfire and Xbox Nation and Next Podcast and Crossfire and Four Guys Recorded, all the podcasts that you guys see now. Back then, we call them it was the dark times, man. There was none of that. There was just one. And you got slammed, and you took the hits all the time. You took the death threats all the time. You took the everything all the time. You just took, and then eventually, us Xbox fans broke through. And again, just going back to Mooch, for those that don't know, he's on sabbatical. This is the last Crossfire podcast. I have 100% permission to do this kind of last episode. But I know a lot of you guys are inspired by Mooch, and you should be, because the guy's a good guy. You can't believe everything you hear on social media or see on social media. I saw tweets of Donald Trump saying if he got elected, he was going to bring back a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. Do I believe that he tweeted that?
Hey, that's the whole reason why Assassin pushed us to vote for him, right?
I mean, look, the bottom line is you can't believe everything you read. You can't take everything. You can't claim that you can put a judgment on somebody based on something that is on social fucking media, because let's just say this, right? You don't know that person based on 143 characters, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that is complete and utter nonsense. And Mooch inspired a lot of people to do really good, including myself. Like, he pushed me. It was a friendly competition because Mooch, like, I used to be like this like kind of wacky zany guy that would go on these rants and stuff, right? That was me. Then we got Mooch doing that, and then I could be a little bit more reserved, but hell, I like being a little bit off the wall and crazy. That's just right up my alley. That's my game.
Dude, it's a fun place to be, man. I live there 24/7, so
it is. And so, I'm very grateful and happy that to call Mooch my friend, and we're still friends, and there's no ill will between us or anything like that. He's on sabbatical. He's just not going to be doing Crossfire. Yeah, just and we still game together and stuff like that. So that kind of is what it is. And I wanted to give a good send off to all the people that are come and supported us and things like that.
Crap. When it comes down to Mooch and everything like that, it figures he would give the okay for this, because not for anything, like, this is kind of it just came on so quick and stuff like that. But with him and how much he supports the Mooch maniacs out there, the people that support Crossfire, to have that one show and not just to cut it off and everything like that. That is so Mooch right there, man. He is such a good guy, dude.
He's always lend a hand to anybody. Like, we were like nobodies, like months ago, and like we shouted out to Mooch and everything, and he was like, absolutely, I'll be on your show. And we were just like floored, like, Mooch is going to be on our show. What the hell? And that's how he carried himself. Like, he always took care of people.
Yeah. And I have to say, like, if it wasn't for Mooch, I wouldn't have met like She-Wolf and GKB.
Yeah.
Because Mooch did their show, and I was aware of GKB and She-Wolf because I see some unboxings they did, but I didn't really know who they were. I think GKB followed me on Twitter or something, or tried to game with me one time or something. I don't know. I was a real dick back then, because I was like, man, everybody on YouTube want to screw me over. Man, I can't be cool with anybody because he's want to fuck me over. So that was like basically my attitude towards that. And then I seen like Mooch did the show with them. Console Corner, by the way, and I was like, hey, these guys are really cool, they do a really good job. And so I reached out to them and I followed them, and then I remember they asked me, they're like, is this the real Crapgamer?
Yeah.
It's not a shame that they have to ask if it's the real me, because there's like fake ones
all
going
those
around.
troll accounts out there.
Wait a minute, all this time we still don't know if it's the real you?
Oh no, it's the real me. It's the real me for sure. And so yeah, I was like, hey, you guys are really good, you know what I mean? I was like, would you guys be interested in doing a podcast, because I could use like some really talented people. Like, you guys really speak well and have good voices and things like that, so yeah. And they came on, and the rest is history, man. We've done a hell of a job, and there's a talent surplus when it comes to this kind of thing, and I think that there's some that are more talented than others. That's why you see so many people doing podcasts, right? Hey, what's up, Southbound?
What's going down?
Oh,
what in the fucking world?
What did you do?
Hey, 2016 can suck a fat donkey.
Oh,
that's
what
for damn
the
sure.
Fuck?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Southbound? How you doing? Hey, Southbound, what are you looking forward to from the Xbox side next year, man? Like, what do you know, man? I know you shine up shoes for Phil.
Hey, dude, honestly, I'm in mourning right now. I'm not worried about next year. I'm worried about what we just lost. We just lost a good partner in Mooch. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Mooch is he's doing good though, man. I talked to him. He's doing good, and he said, man, he's going on sabbatical, but he wanted me to close out Crossfire He was like, hey, that's cool. So, but he wanted it all to be positive stuff, no negative stuff. So.
Well, I'm very negative about this, so I don't know. Maybe I should just jump out right now. But you know what I mean. Listen. I've been part of Crossfire since almost the beginning.
Yeah.
And Mooch has become a good friend of mine, and it's just real sad to see people take things so far. You know what I mean? And because at the end of the day, we all have real lives, and we all, this is all fun and entertainment.
Yeah.
People take this shit way too far. We like what we like, and we stick up for what we like, and we endorse what we like. But at the end of the day, this isn't our lives.
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. It's like, it's we all have opinions and strong opinions or whatever. I always live by this rule. It's like, if you don't like something, don't watch it. I'm never going to go out of my way to watch something that I hate or care enough about that. If I don't like it, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to subscribe to it. I'm not going to indulge in that, and that's just how I am. Like, I'm an Xbox guy, so you don't see me, subscribe to like the PlayStation channels or these people that do drama videos or anything like that, because I couldn't care less. Like, I do my own thing and I want to have fun. And that's, that to me, that's what it's all about. It's fun. I have fun with it, like, I don't see why people take things seriously. I try to tell people nobody goes around, like Angry Video Game Nerd doesn't go around acting like that. Angry Joe doesn't go around acting like that. Even Boogie doesn't go around acting like Francis or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, I think people have a problem with reality.
You guys speak for yourselves, because I am the way I am all the time.
You always go, hey, what's going on? Is that what you say? You go up to...
Is that when you walk in the grocery store? Is that what you say? It's like, what's going on? Where's the milk at, guys?
And of course, I got my brand new Xbox certified t-shirt, so when I do go to the grocery store and stuff, I have it on. I'm like, yeah, it's my YouTube channel. And they're like, really? I was like,
God. He's always repping his brand.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, what Jay Will did...
Hey, my wife, when I wear my t-shirt... When I wear my t-shirt, my wife's like, "You're a fucking douchebag." I swear to God, she's like, "You got your own picture on your shirt and you're wearing it around." I'm like, "What? What's the deal?"
You conceded, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at my picture has a helmet on and a visor though, so it's not, you know what I'm saying?
But me, I got nothing to hide. Hey, you want to dox me? You can dox these nuts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I got two more people that joined in, just kind of celebrating Crossfire. We have Foxfire. Welcome. Thank you.
Hi. I'm here to show some love.
Yes, exactly. I don't know if you've ever done a Crossfire, but I figured, what the hell?
I am absolutely honored right now. Yo.
Yes, really sad to say. I've been invited many times, but I never got to join because of scheduling conflict on that. So yeah.
Well, scheduling conflicts be damned. I'm running the show right now, so welcome.
Pizza night.
Exactly, on Pizza Night, and we also got someone who was on Xbox Nation, and he's a full-time member of Console Corner, Mike.
Hey, what
Yeah,
I
was giving you like a good intro, then you cut me off. But
I'm sorry. Well, I kind of took my last name off of my Twitter handle there. So,
oh my goodness!
I'm trying to. That's all right.
You're killing me, Mike.
Go down the flames, guys. Back up.
Sorry, Mike. I didn't know.
No, it's cool. I've never hid behind the anonymity of the internet, so.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, dude, you got a really cool, like, kind of like radio or podcast name right there, man. It's like Mike Odell.
We've got the farm report with Mike.
Mike Odell.
Yeah, looking like a chance of rain with some clouds.
Exactly. Okay, so I want to jump back into some of these topics. It looks like Mass Effect Andromeda is going to be one of the bigger games coming out next year, and obviously, Sony has the marketing rights to that, but it came out that Xbox One owners, surprise, surprise, get to actually play the game first because of EA Access. So we're probably going to play it 7 to 10 days ahead of time. Jamie Moran, I know you're super excited for that. I'm waiting for that GIF.
Yeah, waiting for the Star Trek GIF.
Like a little premature evacuation.
Dude, with the EA Access, if he's buying physical, like even if the disc goes over to his neighbor's house and it gets locked in there because his neighbor's on vacation, he'll still be able to play for a certain amount of time. So, that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's fantastic. Like GKB, are you a huge Mass Effect fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. I do like the series. I played the first one all the way through, part of the second one. But yeah, I'm not like a huge one, I would say.
Are you gonna play this one?
Absolutely, because it looks freaking amazing.
It does look. It does
They're
look.
gonna
Really
show some
good.
new stuff here in a couple of days. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hey, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 were great. The ending for 3 was so, like, for me, was so heartbreaking because, like, it spent 3 games building up my Shepherd. You know what I mean? And like, I just put so much time, love, and effort for that shit.
Yeah.
And for them just to have 3 little whack ass, cutscenes, like, oh, okay, well, choose your destiny. It's like, wait a minute, I spent hundreds of hours, like in love with all the characters in this universe, and it's gonna be a fucking light show at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what did you guys just hit a wall? I'm like, oh, well, maybe you can just choose this door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and then there'll be different color lights, but it's the same ending.
Yeah. well, let me ask you something, Sal. Like I used to watch that show Lost, right? And there was always like these weird stuff that they throw in. And then I recently read this interview.
The flash backwards, the sideways, and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. The polar bears and smoke monsters and stuff like that, right? So
More
anyway,
questions.
yeah. So basically, I actually read this interview with this guy who knew a writer from the show, and he's like, yeah. So one day I was watching this football game with this writer, and I'm like, how are you guys going to pay off all the weird shit that you're showing off? And he's like, well, we're not. That's the thing. We just come up with the weirdest shit ever and throw it in the show. There's absolutely no payoff. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what they did in Mass Effect. But again, like at first I felt like you did, and then after the second playthrough, I was like, okay, well, maybe you're indoctrinated. So basically they're saying it doesn't matter what you pick. You know what I mean? And then they did kind of fix the ending up a bit. So, I mean, I guess some people could take it either way. But I, for one, was like, I didn't let the ending spoil the journey,
See, I did my best to try to forget that ending. And like you said, the journey was what it was all about. And so hopefully I can, scrub that ending from my mind and go in with a clean slate for Andromeda. You know what I mean?
South, you kind of ruined it. I never beat it yet.
Well, spoiler alert from fucking 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So you're saying you never beat it, so now we just completely spoiled the game completely.
Yeah,
he's saying he never beat it like a 12-year-old, right?
I've been avoiding like GameSpot, IGN, just because I didn't want to know what happens, until I played the game.
Well, I didn't spoil it for you. It's a fucking light show. You'll see.
Fucking Banhammer is strong right now.
It is, man. I see you guys putting in work, man, and good for you, man. Good for you guys. Okay, let's see here. What about you, Fox? Are you looking forward to Mass Effect?
Actually, I am. I'm not really into those type of games, and I tried the first one, and I thought it was okay. But afterwards, they looked better and better. I just never got into them. But this one, it's a new story, new universe, so I'm really thinking about picking it up. And if I don't like it, I can give it to my brother, and he loves Mass Effect.
You know what you should do, Fox, is if you have EA Access, I think all 3 Mass Effect games are in EA Access.
Oh, man, I'm going to get so much hate for this. I tried EA Access, but I never kept it because... Wait. I have an excuse. I never kept it because...
Excuse.
Hey, money talks. No, but
$30 a year.
No, but like I have all of my favorite games physical copy, so I never really had a reason to keep that because all the extra games are like sports games and stuff like that, and like.
But Plants vs Zombies.
I have that one, so yeah. Either way,
you're fired. Hey, you know what? Boot her from the fucking podcast.
I'm out of here.
Get out of here. You got your Xbox card taken away.
Oh wow!
Come on, GKB. Where's the Banhammer? What the fuck, man? You're all over the chat. You can't pay attention to the fucking podcast. What the hell?
No,
the podcast, bro.
Yeah, I think that it's interesting. Hey, not everybody.
No, I love it. I think it's great. Like when I do talk to people in GameStop or at Best Buy, I do tell them pick it up. So don't hate me. I fucking advertise that shit. Like if I use it. No, I do tell people to pick that up because they don't have any games and they're just buying an Xbox. But for me, I already have the games that I want on there, so I always try it here and there, but I never keep it.
Yeah. So well, I mean, I guess I can understand that. here's another thing that I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about. I don't know how many of you guys watch some of these other Xbox podcasts, like the big ones, like Podcast Unlocked. I know, South, you're you're kind of they're supposedly the biggest Xbox podcast.
It's like the second biggest because Majors is the first.
Yeah, so I'm watching that, and then that Marty Silva guy is like, man, like Scalebound, I think that's canceled. That game seems like it's canceled.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, he keeps on like reiterating that he thinks it's canceled or whatever. And someone actually pointed this out to me, and then I went back and watched it, and I was like, okay, that is a little bit of irresponsible reporting. I kind of did a video on it. He wasn't the only one. There was the GameSpot one as well, where he said that. Where the guy said that he didn't think the game would come out, that it was probably canceled in typical Microsoft fashion. You know what I mean? Microsoft tends to get blamed, for all this kind of stuff. But
they talk about Microsoft canceling games and stuff like that. But I've said this over and over again. When it comes to Sony and their exclusives, over 90% have been delayed at least once. You had the whole Drive Club debacle. You had Infamous delayed. You've had Uncharted 4 delayed. The list goes on and on. But in true Microsoft fashion, what the fuck, man? Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I agree, man. I agree 100%. I think that it's weird.
Hey, we got no fucks up in here.
We got no chills. No chill.
No fucks.
Sorry. I'm the X-rated over here. All right, my bad. Hey, just let Noof talk for 10 minutes, man.
Hey, Noof, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
That's how you get a new flag, man. You just let Noof talk. Go ahead, man.
Hey. My fucking camera keeps going on. What's going on here?
Hey, as long as you're not naked, you're good.
I keep seeing my head. What the hell?
You could turn off your.
We'd like to introduce Noof's forehead.
There you go. Whatever you did, it fixed it. How you doing, No Chills? now we can't hear you.
He's already drunk.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, guys. Thanks for inviting me in. I know
you invited yourself. He DMs me and he goes, "No Noof." I was like, "Sure, man. What the hell, man? It's a party."
Well, I think it's only fitting because the first time I was on a podcast, it was actually Crossfire.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember that. I was here for that.
Yeah, so
thankfully I missed that one.
Damn.
But so what's going on, Noof? How do you think 2017 shapes up for Xbox, bro? He sounds like he's yelling like from a mile away. Hello, like dickheaded crap is thinking, man, what the fuck is with this guy's fucking voice? Get your shit fixed, because I hate that stuff. But I'm just like so chill right now and like have a few beers in. So
let me just say I should have jumped on the PC over here and did this, but I'm just kind of off the Android phone here right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's how I'm rocking, baby.
The mooching, he's telling you an apple a day, keeps Android away. So, come on, guys. What's up with that?
Oh, man. Coming better now or what?
Yeah, it's coming in much better. So what's going on, bro?
Man, things are okay, man. Things are okay. Been laid up the last couple of weeks with some bad back issues, but outside of that, things are cool.
Oh, yeah, man. I hope you feel better. I heard you had
Soma and a Vikingen is your friend.
Dude, I get so scared when Noof says something like that because I'm just waiting for the one-liner to come in right afterwards. I was like, yo, you're not setting me up, Noof. I swear.
He's going to get the zinger in eventually.
Like, I didn't want to answer that, man. I'm like, oh.
Finger in my brain somewhere. It just has to fall in place.
Well, hold on. Let me go back to this question real quick now that everybody's settled in. Like these mainstream media, and again, like Mike, I know like you cringed when I brought this up on Xbox Nation and called them professional journalists. So these big sites, they'd actually get paid by corporations to do these types of videos and podcasts and stuff. With the irresponsible journalism that they do. What's everyone's thoughts on that? Like just coming across kind of saying, well, typical Microsoft, they probably canceled this game. You know what I mean?
Crap. I gotta say something real quick on this. When it comes to like reporting, if you notice with the internet and the way it is now, it doesn't take a lot to put in research and stuff like that. So when somebody comes out as blatantly as well, I think that game's canceled. Don't you have a computer right there with you it's got to be somewhere in there. Like, didn't you at least try to look it up first or anything like that?
But you know what though? I'm not gonna get his back or whatever, take up for him. But that was just his opinion, and I mean, you could take it or leave it. Just like we all have opinions.
You are kissing ass to Marty Silva.
Fuck
on
that
the
dude.
last
He can suck a dick
Crossfire.
too. I don't give a damn. Marty Silva, that guy give a shit.
South. Like, look at it this way. This is supposedly a quote unquote pro Xbox podcast. Don't you think you would know? Like, you know what I'm saying? With being in such a big
you know
site,
what?
The
problem is that IGN is above. They don't have to answer. No, they don't have to answer. Disparaging Xbox. It's okay. It's okay. They can say whatever they want and it's acceptable. But if Mooch or Crap or Tim Dog or Zaire, anybody like that says something, then it's like, oh fuck, we gotta everybody boycott YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's a double standard.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the biggest problem was that after Marty Silva let that out on the podcast Unlocked, everybody will say something here and there when they're on a live podcast and not have the time to do the research, but there were other media outlets that picked this up and ran with it, that actually wrote articles.
Yeah.
And that's the worst.
People were trying to type. They were like, Crap was reporting that it was because I did a video about it, right? And they're like messaging Phil Spencer, right? Like, Crap saying that it's canceled. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I was like, I did not say that. I said that these big sites are irresponsibly reporting that, and they have a direct in with Phil Spencer. I'm 100% positive that anytime Ryan wanted to talk to Phil or could get him up on the phone or whatever, and say, hey, is the game still coming? You don't have to get a shit ton of information.
I think you're right, especially the fact that they could get a hold of a lot of different people, even Major Nelson or something like that. And it doesn't have to be Phil himself. It could be somebody else.
Exactly.
It's very irresponsible of them, I think, but at the same time, it's IGN, so who the fuck cares? Because this is normal. They don't do the research. They just say what they say and then worry about it later.
And that's what I'm saying. They're not accountable. It's okay.
They want the clicks.
That's
all about money. Yes. They need to get the story out as fast as possible, so they don't do the research. They don't do the diligence that a real journalist should do. These people, I mean, let's face it, they're entertainers, not journalists. They're here to give us information, but if they were a real journalist concerned about journalism, they would actually be backing up their information with facts.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Hey, I want everybody, we got a record for a Crossfire podcast. Over 400 people watching. Hit that like button. Get likes for Mooch. You know
what though?
Let's do it for Mooch. Let's go.
We're missing one of Crossfire's biggest fans in all of history.
Who's that?
Assassin, man. He's like the biggest Crossfire fan secretly. He's got like posters on his wall.
What?
Pajamas.
Hey, let me ask you this: Does Assassin wear a 2X? Because somebody bought a 2X hoodie with me and Mooch on it. Is he walking around town with the 2X Mooch and Crap hoodie?
Hey, that's fucked up. Why you got to put his size out there?
Oh, come on, man. I'm 3XLT, bro. Like,
I used to be 5X, bro. Believe me.
The only thing that we learned
back there.
The only thing that we learned about Assassin from the Four Guys with Quarters podcast that Inferno fact-checked and backed it up based on Google research is that Assassin has big shoes.
Oh,
okay.
Foxfire.
What the fuck? I gotta talk to Inferno. Okay. What the hell you worrying about this shoe size for?
Fox is like, hey, let me break out that mayo, maybe.
No. No, that's only for you, Crap.
Crap.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it.
The mayo is real.
Crap, I was gonna drop the bomb, man.
Come on, Noof. Where's the zinger?
Yeah.
Noof, he's got a fucking ball gag in his mouth or something?
I'm gonna spread it on his big belly. Do it.
Oh goodness.
Crap. I was gonna drop a bomb, man, and I know you might not want me to let everybody know, but that new AAA game coming out 2017, Mayo Simulator, starring Crapgamer and Foxfire.
I heard it's a Connect game.
Ain't nobody buying that.
Yeah. You don't think so? Oh, come on. I got at least one crazy fan. In fact, someone sent me a message on Xbox Live not too long ago. It said, "Let me sniff your butt." Like, I mean, come on, like seriously, yeah. Oh, I swear, I get weird messages all the time.
That's
man.
my cue. Good night, guys.
I think that is. I think.
And I'm out. Drop the mic.
You're about to be Miracle Whip, son.
No, not Miracle Whip. It's got to be Hellman's.
Yeah, it got to be Hellman's.
Yes.
You got to break out the best, man.
You need
Exactly.
a because and you can go straight to Hellman.
Yeah, oh, exactly. Oh, come on, dude.
That was good. I like that.
No Miracle
Can we
Whip,
get
huh?
a soundboard of that?
There you
It's
go.
the next DLC for Doom.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking mayo-covered rhinoceroses running around.
Oh well, I mean, J Dubs, man, shout out to him. He was like, he put that thing together, like this awesome graphic that'll live in infamy. And he messages me, he DMs me it, right? And I'm at
No.
work and I get this thing, and he goes, "Don't share it yet, because I'm still tweaking it." And I was like, just like laughing my ass off. I was like, "That's so hilarious, man! I love it." And then finally he finished it up, and it was just like, it was funny as hell. It was the fun. And Fox is a good sport, to her credit. You know what I mean? Like. The mayonnaise thing, that's a personal love of mine, you know what I mean? Especially and I did. Let's just say on the third month when Xbox won in a row, there was a little bit of mayonnaise flying. I'm just saying. I'm not, it is what it is. So I'm a
Crap,
mayonnaise guy.
painting pictures right now, Crap.
Oh my god!
exactly,
So
man.
Scalebound, right? Anybody?
Hey, ain't no pictures painted, but that one drone killer dude, whatever, who went at all of us a week ago or so. Oh man, hey, he went on you hard, Crap.
I didn't see it.
What-
Oh man, he fucking rolled you over and backed over you again twice.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
And that's
Yeah,
so
I didn't know
funny.
who he was. Someone sent me the link, right? And like I'm out in the hills right now, so like I have no internet. So like when I finally got a chance to get an internet connection, I watched this dude's video. It's some toothless dude, and he's sitting there talking about all of us, right? And he's talking about fat people, and he's got the biggest, fattest motherfucker sitting behind him, and he's laughing and shit. All you see is fucking belly rolls, right? And you're talking about how fat you are and this and this and this and how fat Zaire is, and I'm like, wait a minute, you got a dude that's right behind you that's like 450, solid fucking just yellow.
Hey man, I'm comfortable in my own skin, man. I'm not ashamed of
Nah,
that.
it's just funny though, because he did say some shit that I said, oh man, that's cold blooded. It's crap.
I've never, I don't know who that is. So I mean, I guess that.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Right
guess supposedly he's like the original Xbox fan or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Oh well.
Oh,
I don't know.
Is there such
he couldn't
thing?
even pronounce an F. You know what I mean? Because he had no front teeth. So
Gotcha.
he was like blowing wind and shit, spitting all over his can.
I wanted to bring this up because I did a video about it today, which was Yoshida from Sony was like 2017 will finally be the year of PS4 software. And I did a video and people were like kind of flipping out like, oh man, don't you mean Xbox? I'm like, no, you got Yoshida flat out saying this, that finally they're going to get, they're not going to focus on the hardware as much because obviously this year it was like PS4 Slim, PS4 Pro, PlayStation VR. They didn't really focus on the games at all. You know what I mean?
I'm checking my watch. He's a little late, like 3 years or so.
Yeah, 3. Oh, somebody messaged me and go, oh, well, that's because Sony's always doing like new stuff, and it's not as you know what I mean? So, and I'm like, man, how full of shit can you be? Like,
Well, if they're calling it for 2017, it's going to be delayed until 2018 . So let's just be honest with ourselves there.
Dude, and you're being kind of optimistic with that. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's
hey,
real.
you know what? As a PlayStation 4 owner, I hope that they come out with some decent games because, like, Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, I'm getting that. But then after that, I mean, I'm not going to get Gravity Rush.
When is God of War coming out? Because that looks pretty good.
It does, but look, they're saying maybe late 2017 or 2000.
I figured 2018.
Yeah, God of War usually comes out around March, right? So it makes sense to me because they did. There was a lot of hype. They're like, well, maybe it'll come out earlier because the dev said he played through the whole game, right? But the thing is, that's like pre-alpha. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna add stuff. They could do whatever.
They can play the whole game with their character as a box. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did in Uncharted 4. Oh wait, sorry, we're not on that one, are we?
Well, no, Uncharted 4 got delayed
What the fuck is
multiple
Clown's
times.
eating?
He's eating.
He's talking all that mayonnaise. He wouldn't have made a fucking sandwich.
Wait, I didn't say mayonnaise at all. What?
But you heard mayonnaise, you got hungry. You went and got yourself a fucking meatball sandwich. And
No, but pre-show, he goes, give me a second, man. The pizza's here. I was like, all right. I guess.
Well, he put some mayonnaise on his pizza.
I heard Yoshida got his wife knocked up, and somebody asked her, when are you expecting? And she goes, in about 3 years.
Oh, hold on.
There we go.
A little late on that, but hey, that was a good zinger there, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that
I guess sex is the only time that Yoshida really comes on time, right?
Oh.
We got to change the name to the
most of the time he's actually ahead of schedule. Was that Noof, was that a good zinger? Did I fit that?
That was awesome.
All right, cool.
What do you call a new sequel to Gravity Rush?
What?
Yoshida coming on.
Well, look, who's really like here? Who's here is like a Gravity Rush or cares about, Niho or like any of those type of games. Like for me, it's like I like Uncharted. I like Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper. I used to like Gran Turismo about 10 years ago when the game was relevant. Since Forza's come out, both Horizon and Motorsport, it's kind of spoiled me. Those games are so good.
Crap. When it comes to like games that like people want on the PlayStation platform, you hear about like SOCOM and stuff like that, and they talk about Xbox and forever, coming out with another Gears and another Halo and stuff like that. When a lot of the PlayStation fans never wanted them to stop with those successful franchises either. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted another SOCOM and stuff like that. So I don't understand. It's like the opposite way around when it comes to the platforms. Like we have, popular games that sell and they keep coming out with new ones. Over there, it's like, oh, you really like this game? Yeah, fuck you. No more. We're done.
Yeah.
Unless it's Uncharted or Last of Us, but yeah.
Even Uncharted, supposedly that story's ended. Now if they come out with like
they're doing side stuff.
Yeah, but that eventually I wouldn't be surprised if they take that down and they come out with another one.
Well, have you noticed that they're like, well, yeah, Uncharted story is done or whatever, but you think Sony's really going to be like, let's just go ahead and stop that completely?
Nah, they're going to milk it.
Bullshit.
Exactly. Like that's their big money makers, Uncharted and
that's like Xbox saying we're never making a Halo ever again.
Exactly. I know people were like,
oh, don't make me riot, man.
Yeah, mostly Zaire.
Yeah, no,
it was like Gears is the new face of Xbox, but and that shit never happened.
I wish that was true, but it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it is. Like Halo is Halo. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Everybody gets it. That game. Let's just put it this way. That game is fantastic. I suck at the multiplayer. I'm a big bag of trash at that multiplayer. I am the worst Halo player. Nobody can sit there and say, look at my stats and go, crap, lies, because he says he likes the Halo multiplayer. I like it. I don't say I was good at it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Go back and check some game times from GKB and She-Wolf where Crap was in there playing Halo. You can hear he's having fun.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's so fun playing against Crap, especially when he finds it. He's like, yeah, take that. I'm like, oh my god.
I do.
Calm down. That one kill. Calm down.
I'm like, I told Fox, I was like, get back in that kitchen. I still remember that one. I was like, get back in that kitchen. You know what I mean?
You got one kill on her, and he was like, yeah, I'm the king of the world. He was like, fucking, like Titanic and shit.
I made him a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
Did you put mayonnaise on it?
Yeah, see, that's how. No, she had to because that's how.
I knew you love it, so I didn't.
It's raw shit sandwich. Like, ooh.
Eat that dry sandwich.
That's gross. But look, I like the game. Like, I think they did the multiplayer right. There's such a variety there and things like that. I think it's really, really good. The problem is, like, a lot of people didn't like the single player. Going back to it a little bit, I actually don't have as much of a problem with it as I initially did. I think that my main problem was they a little bit like screwed people with the whole.
Hold on. Rand in the chat just said the Xbox is ducking him. Oh.
Dude, all right, Stealth, you want to hear this? I never get like a party invite, a game invite. If he sees
with Rand, you got to jump in his. Hey, his party's always open.
He sits there in the weeds. He's like, yeah, I see him playing Halo, but I'm not going to invite him or anything like that.
Hey, he just
I'm
put you
not
on
ducking
blast
him.
right now on live direct.
He wants to challenge me. He has to step forward. You see what I'm saying?
He just put you on blast in front of 400 people.
I'm not going to chase him though. He's got to come to me. He sees
Can
online.
you guys stream it?
Hey, every coward says that. I'm not going to
Oh.
you. You gotta come to me.
Damn.
You don't question the size of my balls, sir.
hey, that's kind of fucked up because why would you brag about the size of your balls? Once you want to, the shaft is a better thing to brag about.
Come on, man.
You're all buried, no twig, or what?
No, see, the shaft is self-explanatory. Like, I'm not going to go into detail right now, but balls they're kind of like I don't know.
The Crossfire.
What the hell did we get into this?
I have no fucking idea.
Jesus Christ.
No, about that Xbox.
Wow. Just wow,
Either
you
way,
guys.
you're ducking him.
Damn. I'm gonna retreat now, all right?
All right, I want to talk about this other thing. Well, no, there is no next week, so let's just get it all out. We turn Crossfire completely gay
Wait,
this
so
week.
if this is the last episode,
Thanks, Mooch and
can
Crap.
I live
Hey,
on
it's my
stream?
fault.
Can I chomp on pizza live on stream since the last episode?
Oh no.
You're still eating pizza? Fuck.
How much pizza are you eating,
got
bro?
like 5
Shit, how many
slices.
pizzas did you order?
No, we just ordered one.
Just
Yeah,
make a
just one.
pizza IV, man. I'm saying.
Put that shit in a blender and drink the fucker.
Now that you give me the idea, I may try to add some ice cream and milk and maybe some mayonnaise.
Come on. I do.
Wow,
Mike,
I should
like
not
that.
be here. I
like
regret
that.
everything.
Hey, to be fair, I was looking for people to join in because there was only 4 of us, and I was like, "Hey, man, let's have some fun." You know what I mean? Instead of being kind of down or whatever, I wanted to have some fun with it, and so I was just like, "Hey, I'm just going to start inviting some random people in here, and here we go." You know what I mean?
It's all good. I have a whole bunch of brothers.
I'm glad you thought of me, Crap. You
Well, somebody thought of you. Somebody sent you a link.
Well, yeah, I had to fucking reach out what the hell's going on?
Oh, well, you didn't ask. You didn't say, "Hey, can you get me a link?" Or else I would have.
Well, I asked you what the hell's going on, and then you explained what the hell happened. Not hey, jump in.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad. Well, we weren't really gonna.
You gotta come to me. I don't come to you.
The whole idea was we weren't really gonna talk about the negative stuff. I wanted to keep it positive, per request. So that's what I was doing. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about this new argument that I'm seeing a lot on Twitter.
I like it.
Nobody can segue like me except for maybe the man whose podcast this actually belongs to, Mooch.
God,
the new argument
I
is
feel like one of my best friends died and shit, man.
I know, Sal. I'm like,
Hey, it's hard not to be
over here.
sad and negative, man. Like we lost.
yeah.
a
Oh,
great
I know,
one.
man. I know. But I did want to talk about this. The new argument is that Xbox Scorpio is overkill. It's too powerful. It's not needed.
Oh man, I don't want it now.
Yeah,
Shit.
right. Come on, NeoGaf and some of these places said
Too powerful. I
Scorpio
can't handle
is
that.
too powerful. They don't want it. It's not needed. Checkerboarding is all they need. That's all they need, people, and nothing more. That's all they need is checkerboard. They don't need 4K native. It's all about checkerboarding because Mark Cerny said you can't tell the difference. So they're going to take his word for it, even though we've spent the last, 3.5 years hearing about how native was all that counted and how upscaling was shit and how we had the inferior box and Xbox done.
And how the ponies concede 1080p versus 900p.
Yeah, but they can't. Apparently, they're not going to be able to see 1400p versus native 4K.
All I gotta say is some boys are afraid of power, but real men know how to handle that power.
Oh.
Okay,
Damn.
that's a philosophy
that's like
right
a bumper
there.
sticker right
It
there.
is.
You should say.
Me getting a hooker and telling her to go home because her tits are too big.
No chills.
Oh, Doc.
Hey,
Doc's up in this place.
somebody's here. The
You
winner
get Rand in here.
of a prestige. I think we're full. There's I can't fit any more people in here.
Oh shit.
Oh, look at the
this
man.
you're only allowed to fit 9. Doc, hey, welcome.
Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing?
You are the prestigious award winner to Console Corner's award. Thank you for gracing us on the final Crossfire. How you doing, man?
Good. just excited to be here, support you guys. Been busy, but good, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc sounds like he's in a bunker in Afghanistan and shit. Reporting live from Afghanistan in a bunker.
Are you in a bunker, Doc? Can you confirm that?
No, I'm actually on my back patio. I just got done with my final meeting of the day, talking to some disabled veterans, figuring out how we can help them out.
Oh, don't you feel like an asshole now, Sal? Because you were saying that he was in a bunker and he was helping out.
Hey,
disabled.
Doc knows I'm an asshole. So
I know.
That's nothing new. Hey, he expects that from me.
Yeah, that's what he do.
Once you look up the definition of asshole, there's the picture of Sal.
Hey, there's a picture of my smiling face.
What a dick. You know? So what do you got for us, Doc? Hey, I wanted to ask you, since I asked everybody else, what are you really looking forward to in 2017 for Xbox? Is there anything that you're excited about more so than others? What kind of gets you going as far as Xbox for next year?
Besides having the full power that's going to be unleashed on everyone, and from Scorpio, I'd have to say it's going to be Crackdown, and probably that's more because I'm biased since I'll be a playable character in the game.
Wait. Hold on. You're a playable character in Crackdown 3?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah.
No,
so,
like nobody told me this. Explain.
So
And
what was it, last year? Was it last year, South?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was last year.
I bid on an eBay contest to help raise money, sadly, for someone's that was in need that passed away. And it was to get yourself into the Crackdown 3 game. So.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
That's
Doc.
amazing.
Dude, I hope you're like a multiplayer character. I hope you're like one of the agents or whatever, because I would love going through and destroying the entire city as Doc Cupcake.
I can't reveal too much details. I have my final photos to submit this month. That's all I can say to that. But I think you guys will be thoroughly impressed. That's about all I can say.
I call Doc Cupcake.
As a yes.
I'm playing as Doc Cupcake.
Now I'm gonna pre-order that, Doc. I'm pre-ordering that.
Your package is falling from the sky. That's where Doc is.
Yeah. So, like Doc, will you get the chance to play the game early or anything?
I really don't know the legalities behind it. I just know certain factors just about my character and all that stuff. That's the only thing I'm allowed in on right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's still pretty damn cool, man. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta say that is pretty damn kick ass. You know, I'm
definitely biased. Definitely.
Yeah. You know, I would say that 100% confirmed that Doc Cupcake is biased because he's gonna be.
You got everybody triggered.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, like I said, man, let's get to 300 likes, man. Let's do it for Mooch. Let's get there, man. We're very close. Very. You know, I don't know how much longer we'll go, man. We're having a good time, but I know it's Friday night and people are gonna want to like spend time with their families and stuff.
I got you. Crap.
I know. Hey, I'm actually in East Coast time, man, and it's not late. And shit.
Oh, you're on the best coast.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not on the best coast.
You're definitely.
I'm in bumfuck fucking nowhere in some holler.
Let me point something out to you, gentlemen. You guys are community. You guys are family. So hanging out with you fuckers is awesome every other week.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I agree 100%. I have to say, like, the community is really great. I think that, you know, as a whole, like, it's so welcome. Like earlier, Def Jam Bam tweeted out he got his dad an Xbox One, right?
Oh, yeah, that was
dad
awesome.
Looks like a cool dude. He's like smoking a cigar and stuff. Like, I was like, damn, that guy looks like a cool dude. But he bought his dad an Xbox One, and everybody was just like, hey, welcome. You know, like that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like that's what I always associate.
I sent him
with.
that GIF. The one that says "one of us."
Yeah, I saw that. Like, you know, like that's what I see, man. Like I know there's some bad eggs, and you know, in every community, but for the most part, the Xbox community is second to none. And I think that that's one of the things that I like best. Is like when people are in need, or like Doc, you do so much for the community. Like I've never seen anything like that. Like it's just amazing what you do. And for those that don't know, like Doc,
hey, if you haven't seen it in person, you wouldn't believe half the shit he does.
Yeah, it's
at,
like
at E3, he had like one eye open, and you know what I mean. Like he was hunchbacked, and like, dude, the guy just ran himself ragged. I think he probably went home after E3 week and just like hibernated for a month.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, you got a book? You got a book coming out too, right? Or it's already out?
Yeah, it launched Christmas Day. So
Okay, what's the name of your book?
My journey as an FMF doc. So
Okay,
it's about my time, my childhood interweaves with my experiences in war, and kind of deals with my PTSD and everything else, that kind of stuff.
Awesome. So you guys should check that out. You do so much, man. I don't think anybody, I can't say it enough, man. Like, you definitely one of the good people. You know what I mean? And I'm very thankful that you could come on and kind of say goodbye to Crossfire with the rest of these people. And I really appreciate you taking your time out. I know you're a busy guy. I know everybody here is busy, and it's like, oh man, another podcast. But I just felt like this podcast needed to go out on terms that I deemed, or that Mooch deemed, you know what I mean? And so this is what it's going to be. And same thing with M&C Mornings. Like, this Sunday will be the last one. Again, it would be easy just to say no, because Mooch isn't going to be there. So it'd be easy to just sit there and say, no, we're not going to do it. But no, because there's that's a fan thing, so many people call in and leave voicemails and call and interact with us. I thought it'd be just a really bad move just to go up. Well, it's done. Crossfire is just done. So we're doing a show. I invited as many of you guys as I could. I'm glad that
I am so I'm just looking at what's going on, and I'm looking at the panel. Everybody in here, it's the community just means so much, yo. Guys, I really do appreciate everybody showing up. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Nowhere else I'd rather be.
Yeah, definitely the best community. I bet there's a lot of people out there that wish they could be in here as well. Obviously, we can't fit everybody though.
Hey, I gotta say though, somebody's watching the podcast right now. So yeah, Mooch is he's watching it right now.
Everybody hashtag Team Mooch.
What's up, Mooch?
Yeah. What's up, Mooch, man? Hope I do good by you, buddy.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yep. God bless.
Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
There's a lot of our good friends in the chat tonight as well. Obviously not on the podcast, but thanks for showing up. It means a lot, I'm sure, especially to Mooch and to Crap and to be a part of this final Crossfire. Because, like I said, when I started this gig, I actually came across BGST. Was the first time I got to see Crap and Zaire and Mooch and things like that. And then I got to several weeks later after having my first conversation with Mooch. And, he kind of showed me the ropes about how this stuff works and gave me some advice. And I said, this is really cool. You've kind of inspired me to bring up my own game enthusiasm for this stuff. So, I owe a lot to Mooch just for being here right now. And like I said, and I I'm in a great spot right now with you guys. It's fantastic. And this is the way to go.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. That chat is alive.
Yeah, it's jumping.
Those are
you know what? As much hate that Mooch got, he had twice as much love.
Mooch maniacs, man. Mooch maniacs.
Definitely.
Hey, you said anything bad to Mooch? Hey, I got in a little now it wasn't even an argument. It was a fucking debate with Mooch on Twitter, and fucking fools were hating on me. They're like, "Fuck you, Sal. You don't know shit. Fuck you." I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you have to talk to Mooch. Be like, yo.
Hey, so I had to text him, text his number, and I'm like, dude. You fucking fans, man. They fucking love your ass.
Yeah, he's the president.
Yeah, you can always tell a Mooch maniac from a crapaholic. A Mooch maniac's like, yo, motherfucker, Mooch, yeah. And the crapaholics are like, I'm a crapaholic.
I'm at the ledge of a roof.
Now, hey, I want to ask everybody, what's your favorite Moochism?
My favorite Moochism is.
Oh man, there's too many.
Yeah, nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Yeah. I'll say that because I use that all the time, almost daily. Nostalgia is a hell. People will be like, "Well, why do you think this is this?" And I'm like, "Nostalgia is a hell of a drug." They're like, "Why is when I'm like, oh, I really prefer the newer Star Wars movies?" And they're like, "Well, why do you think so many people like the old ones?" I'm like, "Nostalgia is a hell of a drug." You know what I mean? It is. You know what I mean? That's the one.
Everything.
Yeah, like that guy could come up with shit quicker than anybody. And we're talking about him like he's dead. He's alive and well, folks. He's watching.
Yeah, hey, but I feel like he's fucking dead.
This
fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know,
I'm gonna cry over here.
Was there? There was another one that I really liked too, and it was we always get into these conversations and going back and forth, and then he would just come out of the blue and be like, "Well, I agree with what you say, but here's why you're wrong."
Yeah,
exactly. Hey, that was my second favorite one. But my favorite from him is Not for Nothing. I loved. I don't know. Not for Nothing. To like you goddamn Goomba.
Not for Nothing is definitely an Italian thing.
I know. That's why.
And
it's Not for Nothing. That's like an East Coast Italian thing, because like the West Coast Italians don't say that shit.
You know,
I just say Bafangu, you know what I mean?
Oh, like me and Mooch used to have this thing like, oh, this person's dead to me, like that. We would always go back and forth with that, like oh, did you see what this dude said? Oh, he's dead to me. Like that was our thing. Like we go back and forth on that. I mean, I know that's a little bit of an in thing or whatever. Like some of you guys will get it, some of you won't. But you know, like the Italian thing is 100% true. He's Italian. I'm Italian. I know Bot's Italian and.
I'm half Italian.
Clowns is Italian.
No, well, Clowns.
I'm half. I'm a little bit.
Damn, I'm in a room full of wops.
Okay?
I'm Puerto Rican Italian.
Oh, well,
yeah.
But
spicy meatball.
I bet, Fox, you got like a hell of a temper, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
Because I can tell you right now, like the Italians, man, we're hard headed as hell. We are, man. We're just
only
like
with family though. I mean, with my friends, and they're like, "You're the nicest," and I'm like, with my family, I'm super loud.
She throws her phone like every day after talking to you. I don't know.
Damn! Now I know why she doesn't answer back right away.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, like Mooch was just this dude on Twitter that was a fan of BGST, and he wasn't a part of BGST. And then it was E3, I think, 2014. And the rest of BGST were just like very, very cold on what Microsoft's showing. I was like, man, that was awesome. And so Mooch was like, yeah, dude, I agree, man. That was amazing. So I was like, hey, I'm going to do a rebuttal podcast talking about how great it was. You want in? And everybody, he was like, yeah. So me and him did like this like podcast after Microsoft thing where he was like,
you embraced your stalker. You embraced him.
we used to joke around because we thought he was a stalker because we used to have those people that were like, hey man, I'm your biggest fan. Can I like get some urine or like so we were like, hey man, this guy's just a stalker or whatever. So
yeah, well, isn't that what Zaire said? Like,
yeah,
who the fuck is this guy?
Stalker, yeah. So then like I had him on and he just like nailed it. Like he was fucking great. And then so we were like, hey, you know, let's get him in there. And then me and him had good chemistry on like Xbox Nation. It wasn't called Xbox Nation, but it was just me and him for a little while. We were just like talking back and forth, and then he came up with the idea for like Crossfire, and he wanted it to be different. And I wasn't on the show, but he had trouble getting like people to kind of show up. And I guess some people were kind of green at the time, like Xbot. You were still pretty green, not as flow. Like I'm just being honest, you weren't on flow.
Just kick him in the nuts while we were talking about it. Like, hey, you're a little green, you know.
No, we all were at one time.
Hey, everybody started from somewhere.
All right, guys, check this out. One of the main things, first of all, like Mooch followed my channel from the beginning, which I thought was absolutely amazing. He was the first one to actually put me on a regular show, a weekly show. Like he loved my channel, what I was talking about and stuff like that. In terms of being green, Crap is absolutely right. I learned so much from just talking to Mooch and how to flow, how to be smooth. I look at the first couple episodes of Crossfire that I was on, and I kind of laugh at it. I turn a little bit red, but Mooch has done. I don't even think he knows how much he has done for me and my channel, because it is. He will forever like it. He is. There's Mooch in my channel, in my videos, everything I do, because he helped me grow as a YouTuber, man.
Yeah,
well said. I think we all bleed green anyway, so we're good.
What you guys don't realize is whether you're a Crap fan or you're a fan of Mooch or you're a fan of Xbox or anybody else on the panel, not only are you just fans of you guys, but the thing is what you do also helps bring exposure to the brand, because there's a lot of people watching these podcasts for the first time that have no clue really about Xbox or don't know about a lot of games we're talking about, and now they're going out and exploring those options because of your opinions and because of things you say. So like it's a double bonus, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And then it's funny because Mooch comes to me, he's a big like Howard Stern fan. He likes that kind of like radio and stuff like that. So he's like, I want to put together like a morning show. It'll be called.
That was genius. That was, oh my goodness, I love that show.
Yeah, he goes. It'll be done. It'll be in the mornings. It'll be different. We'll take calls. We'll do like voicemails or whatever as well. And like that was his idea. And he's like, we'll call it M&C mornings. And I was like,
shout out to Inferno for all his work behind the scenes on that.
Yeah, like it's very hard to run these things, and so he was like, "We'll call it M&C mornings." I was like, "That makes sense," because C&M morning sounds like shit compared to like MC mornings. That sounds much better like than the other way. So I was like, "That's fine, man." And he was like, "We'll just rotate it off each week off the channels," and we originally weren't going to do like the giveaways and stuff, and so we started doing the people just started donating stuff like left and right. And then it just evolved, like the community, like everything, like full games, Battlefield 1, this, you know what I mean, like Halo, a year of Xbox. We gave away, I think, 4 12-month Xbox Live cards that people just donated. Like they just Xbox Live currency. People just are like, hey, I want to give this to M&C Morning so you guys can give it away. And we did, and it was like that.
Definitely, out of all the podcasts, that one is more about the community, and it has them involved more than anything I ever seen.
That's exactly the point, Fox. Like for me, like we didn't really prep for that. Like Jay Williams, he does all the behind the scenes work, and we didn't know who called and left voicemails. He'd just be like, as we were going, we go, hey, can we go to a voicemail? And he'd be like, yeah, we got one from Yoshida this week. You know what I mean? and so it just kind of evolved. And each week it just kind of grew, and then like Jay would add like the little Japanese music in the background.
Sound
and
effects.
We got She-Wolf to do drops. We got Noof. You're the man behind the Arnold Schwarzenegger drops. So a lot of people.
I thought it was Arnold. God damn it.
Oh yeah. Illusion ruined. Damn it.
That wasn't really Arnold.
Noof actually dresses up as Arnold to do that. He didn't tell you that, man.
I was like so overbearing with I got She-Wolf to do drops. I was like, here, read these lines. She read them and sent me the thing, and then I was like, no, you got to do it slower, just a little bit faster, a little bit slower. And it was
I heard. That's why I haven't done shit for you.
Yeah, she's like, hey, your direction is too much.
Fuck that.
So then she sent me one as a joke where it went ha 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 at the end because she did something. She like sped it up and it sounded like a chipmunk, but she left the ha ha thing at the end like in normal. So I cut the ha ha thing at the end and then edited that together with the other one. And I was like, this is funny because when Crap and Mooch do something, it's 100 times worse than anybody else that does something. And that was always something that kind of boggled my mind. You know what I mean? Like anybody else can get away with doing anything or saying anything, joking, whatever it may be, and they get a free pass. When Mooch and Crap said something, we were the bad guys. Nobody hardly ever had our back or said, hey, man, you give them the benefit of the doubt. You can't judge these people off of. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying a lot of people.
Hey, and I went to the top.
Yeah. Like the man with his. Yeah, exactly.
The all-seeing eye.
Yeah. Oh. So and to be fair, I talked to Phil myself. Like a lot of people think he hates me. Phil doesn't hate me. Like me and him have talked. We're you know what I mean. We're cool. It is what it is. Like I've been critical of him. I can remember South telling me that Phil had seen a video that I did about Microsoft going in a direction that I couldn't follow, and he's like, "Man, Crap's really depressed or down or whatever." I remember him telling me that, right? And then I was like, "Yeah, I wasn't really digging the vibe that they were going," and then they kind of changed it around for me, And
man, you were super depressed. God damn! Hey, I had to like hug his shoulder, like it's okay, bro, get off that leg.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
that's why the crapaholics are like
help.
that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's probably right. That's probably right. So, Crap and Fox in the morning.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
Whoa.
that sounds pretty cool, right?
You're gonna need a lot of mayonnaise for that show.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let me tell you, there's four games that will live in my mind. With like, you can talk games all you want, but there's 4 titles that really stood out to me this year because of just the way that Mooch would spin it or talk about it, and that is Soccer Cars. Because when that fucking thing came out, nobody said Soccer Cars better than Mooch.
Soccer Cars. In fact,
hey, he had everybody calling it.
The
Soccer
other fucking
cars.
week, he called it Rocket League, and I said, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, I mean Soccer Cars." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Because I forgot all about it.
he ends up fucking playing it with us later. It was like the most hilarious shit ever, right? And he's like having fun with it, and it was just too funny. And then you got Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, don't get me triggered, bro.
The Division.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Nobody's
forget about No Man's Sky.
Yeah. No man. No Man's Buy. Nobody's
Man's
playing
Buy.
that. Yeah. Yeah. he's like it's gonna sell well the first week.
And let's not forget his hate for Titanfall.
Oh well, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. In an
See you in
Assassin.
the vault.
Yeah,
What
see
about-
you in the vault. Yeah,
What about his love for Destiny, though? Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
He loves Destiny. He loves it, man. But yeah, he's he I think he's inspired a lot of people. So for anyone that thinks you won, you didn't.
No.
So yeah.
What was
Anyway.
that? A moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you.
I think everybody
we
just
all got
like thought
quiet.
about it like, hell
Let
no,
that-
this
to
shit
let
ain't
that-
over.
We
This
wanted
chapter
to
ain't
let that
closed.
sink in out there. You think you won? You didn't. All right? That's pretty much what it is.
Look up the word martyr and then get back to me, kid.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Can we get a clap for that?
it's 8:30. Hopefully, everybody had a good time. I don't want to keep anybody too late. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. I know Mooch listened to it and he gave it the thumbs up. So
there we go.
Hey, and we got over 200 likes.
I just want to say something before we go, Crap.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wanna
Everybody can say something.
Yeah, the first time I met Mooch, or at least seen Mooch, was when I saw like Tim Dog, you, Mooch, and Southbound like tweeting back and forth, and I said to Inferno, I'm like, man, we got to get these guys on 4 Guys with Quarters. And we get Mooch on 4 Guys with Quarters, and he almost takes over like the whole show.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget the topic was about PlayStation VR and VR, and that was awesome, man.
I remember that episode.
Talking that with Mooch was awesome.
Yeah.
Mooch would take over a nunnery if you let him.
Oh no. Here's the thing. When I used to schedule topics for Xbox Nation, I always had 2 or 3 that I knew Mooch would just rant on, because that meant I could go take a piss or something. You know what I mean? Like, okay, hey Mooch.
He's like, I had to go lube up with the mayonnaise.
Exactly.
You know what
I was like, hey Mooch, how about that PlayStation VR? And Mooch would be like, let me tell you something about PlayStation VR. No, it's already flopped. Nobody wants it. Nobody's buying it. It's a gimmick. It sucks.
And that's when the headset drops to the fucking desk. I'm like, oh,
exactly.
thank
And then
God.
I come back and he's still going. And I'm like, yeah, man, Mooch, 100% agree.
That's
You didn't hear what he
behind the
said. He's
scenes
like,
are.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, 100%. So anybody else want to close out?
Nah, I think you said it perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doc,
Nobody won. You know what I mean? You just played yourself, sucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Mooch
You
was
know,
a voice for all of us, and
Because you know what? Mooch is still our friend, regardless.
Yeah,
if
Mooch,
he's on here, or if he's not, you know what I mean?
I'm gaming with Mooch. Like Mooch is he's on sabbatical. He's having a good time. Me and him are joking. I talked to him. We're having a good time. Again, tune in Sunday. Going to be the last MNC mornings. We'll have some surprises for sure. And you guys, the community has been really great. And I want to thank you guys all for.
Hey,
for
Crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, just real quick before we get off, I want to give a huge thank you to all the Crossfire fans out there, the Mooch Maniacs, because I wasn't here at the beginning, and you guys kind of took me in as family, made it so smooth and so easy, and you guys accepted me, and I really do appreciate that. I do know this is the final Crossfire, but just to let you know, everybody on this panel that you see right now, when we do go off the air, a piece of Crossfire is going out into all these other YouTube channels and everything like that. Crossfire is an idea, all right? It's an idea that Mooch had, and ideas don't die, all right? And we're still going to be doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing for the community. We're going to stand up to media bias. We're going to stand up to all the bullshit that goes on in the gaming industry, and we're going to do it all for that man, Mooch.
In fact, I'm sure Zaire is thinking of another podcast to put on right.
He's like, yeah, right. Friday opened up. Friday opened up.
He's like Beast Fire 2.0. Let's go.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah. Zio filled up this spot.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Go ahead. I was trying to speak.
There was some feedback.
Thanks for doing this tonight, Crap, because it means a lot to everybody, I'm sure, on this panel and to a lot of the people that joined us from the chat tonight. So it's nice that you could carry on with the show. As you say, the show must go on, and it was nice to do that. I'm sure it means a lot to Mooch. And,
I had to, man. Like, Mooch is my friend.
Absolutely, man. This was great.
And just like Noof said, if you see all those games that he mentioned, think of Mooch. Whenever you see a slice of pizza or maybe you're drinking some wine, think of Mooch.
Just leave Hyper out of that shit. Damn it.
Whenever you're thinking, hey, should I play the Division? Then just think of Mooch in your head. You know, like the Mooch icon. It's like my icon right now, and he's just gonna shake his head like, no, don't do it. You know, don't do it. You know, and then like, what would Mooch do, man? What would Mooch do? But Sal, thank you. Doc, thank you.
Oh, most definitely.
Can I say one thing? You might.
Go ahead, Doc. Sure, man.
Sorry, I was taking another call.
No, it's okay.
I know many people don't know, kind of like Mooch and I's relationship. It's more of a professional relationship beyond anything else. But I have to say, people don't know it, but this man supports the military and veterans 110% more so than I've seen a lot of people online and everything else. The guy is professional through and throughout, behind the scenes, and a great person. And I, for one, am always been grateful for his support and relationship, supporting the veterans. So, Mooch
is a good guy. Yeah. Nobody can try to say otherwise or convince me otherwise based on some fucking tweets or some doctor tweets or whatever. You don't know the guy, Mooch is a really good guy. Thanks GKB, Clowns, Xbot,
Hey,
Fox.
and I just want to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Mooch has been a huge inspiration to a whole lot of people in the community. Being a newer member to the YouTube portion of the community, I'm really appreciative of him. And I want to sincerely say from the bottom of my heart, thanks, Mooch and Crap.
Thank you. Mike, Fox, Xbot, Noof, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I know it means a lot to Mooch. He just sent me a message saying thanks, everyone, with the screenshot so he sees we're all up here for him. And everybody watching, hit the like button for Mooch.
Yeah. We love you, Mooch.
2017 will bring some great things in Xbox. Don't worry about it, man. We'll be here. I'll be here. Everybody will be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Crossfire out, signing off, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your Friday,
everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Love you, Mooch.
Love you, Mooch, man.
Drink responsibly tomorrow night.